Hello everyone. So the final round has just started. So this is the final round of the qualifying round. And center is Mr. Kazuki Tsubo again. And Gote is Anton Borisov. So now the situation is that Tsubo-san won 4 rounds in a row, and Anton 3 wins, 1 loss. So to advance to the second day, probably Anton should win. So maybe Tsubo-san is already higher than third place, so he can advance to the second day. So this is the final round of the qualifying round of S class. So the position is kind of Migyoku or Gangi for Sente. And Anton chose maybe Migishken as a countermeasure. Now it's already a very important position since there's a threat on the 6th file. In the next move, the rook will come to 6-2 and start attack immediately with pawn to 6-5. So Sente should prepare somehow. Sorry. It was not public. So Tsubo-san's still thinking. And he pushed this pawn. Maybe Gote will defend with the bishop to keep the diagonal to attack the 6th file. Or just ignore and swing the rook to 6-2. So I will explain again the situation. Tsubo-san won 4 rounds in a row, so he can already advance to the second day, the overall final tournament. And Anton won 3 times and lost once, so needs to win this round to advance to the second day. This is the S-class table 1, the final round of qualifying round of Intercity Shogi Cup. Now he's thinking. So rook to 6-2 is also possible. So he's thinking. And now the fight will start soon, I think. So the meaning is that if Sente does this move, then there will be a fork because of the pawn to 3-6. So Sente can't do this. Instead, this could be possible, but a little early in the opening. For example, like this is possible, but too risky for Sente, I think. Already there are many dangerous lines for Sente, so Sente should be careful. Sente can't decide the next move easily. Going up the right silver or going up the bishop once to 7-7. So he went up the bishop. Now Gote, if Gote does this move, so this is clearly bad. And if Gote takes back with the silver, then the gold position is bad. So before doing this, he protected once with the bishop. And now again, there's a threat to be attacked from the 6th file in the next move. So Sente should prepare somehow. So Sente wanted to create the kind of tsunogi shape with silver 6-7 and also silver 4-7. But Anton don't want to allow Sente to create that shape, so Sente pushed the pawn, but already Gote could start attacking or waiting one more move, moving the king to 4-1 is also possible, but attacking immediately seems enough in this position. Not easy for Sente to defend because there's many weaknesses in Sente's camp. Attacking immediately was possible, but he didn't do that. And moved the king once. Then the king should move one more time before attacking to 3-1, maybe. It was possible to attack immediately, but so he is playing calmly. Maybe he wants to jump the knight to 9-3 and jump to 8-5 and attack it. This is his aim. But he's thinking maybe to play to castle one more move to 3-1 or the go to 5-1. And he did immediately. Still, Sente's position is very dangerous. Unusual attack from this kind of position is this knight jump, so which is also frequent in Aigakari or Kakugawari games, but in this position there's always this ote. I don't know if it's a good move here, but there's always this ote, and also the bishop to 5-5 also attacks the 4-6 pawn, so it will not succeed easily, this kind of knight attack. So Sente should read carefully, and in the next move the knight jumped to 8-5, and so the attack from the 6-5 is very strong, very powerful. So he protected with the pawn, but this is a chance for Gote, I think. Gote should push the pawn to 8-5. Gote can always wait one more move, king to 3-1 or go to 5-1, but But it's better to play pawn to h5 since what already decided to jump the knight to h9-3. So I said that Tsubo-san can already advance to the second day, but since there are prizes for each class's winners, the first place to third place. So, and the first place will be the fan of Sugai-san. And the second or third place the prize will be the Deguchi sensei's book or Sugimo sensei's book with their sign. So to become the first place, Tsubo-san also needs to win this game. If he loses, it will be a matter of points. So this is also important for Tsubo-san. Anton pushed this pawn. It's already very dangerous for Sente. I don't see an easy defense. So maybe it is more natural to think about the attack like this. And like this somehow. But since the king is not in the castle yet, this is also a little... usually it's too much, so there should be a good move from Gote. But just defending will be worse than attacking, so maybe Sente should attack somehow from this position. But as I said, the bishop to 5-5 is a strong position, so it will not succeed easily. For example, Sente should even do this kind of attack, maybe. But it doesn't seem easy. So it's a very interesting position if Tsubo-san can lead to an equal position from here. I can't say that Sente is bad, but at least very difficult position. Very difficult to find a good defense or counterattack. Sente goes for semi-eye. Goes for the counter attack. Hato took with the pawn. And pushed the 7th file. Maybe he wants to push the 6th file pawn and exchange the bishop and drop to 7-3. This is a possible idea. As Gote doesn't want to play go to 7-2, so taking this pawn is natural, but against pawn 6-5, it's difficult what to play. So let's say just taking back this pawn is natural, but in this position, he took first the pawn. Maybe Tsubo-san will play pawn to 6-5. Or before jump the knight once, but Gote had the option to take that knight, this knight, with the silver. So if Sente wants to exchange the bishop, Sente should play this move right now. This will not be good for Sente, I think. But this is not easy. This move is enough strong move. So what to play from here is probably the most important position in this game. I think Tsubo-san found a good counterattack. The position seems still better for Gote, slightly better for Gote, but it is not easy to get a clear advantage from this position. Maybe go to 7-2 somewhere will be needed to keep a slight advantage. Go to 7-2 or bishop exchange and bishop to 8-4, for example, to protect the 7-3 square. Yes, so bishop exchange and go to 7-2 will be a reasonable defense, yes. So Gote should be patient once, which is usually not easy in a very important game. So Tsubo-san is still thinking. Maybe he will find this move, or he will reading after go to 7-2 or something. So Sente shouldn't jump the knight because there will be a fork. If he doesn't put the pawn to 6-5, the position will be much difficult. So, Oh. So he protected once with the gold. Now taking the 8th file pawn, just taking the pawn, seems enough for Gote. Pawn to 6-5 isn't a good option, because Senti just wanted to exchange the bishop. Just pawn to a6 seems a natural move. And now, again, how Senti will play the problem. So in the next move, if the rook to 8-2 comes, it's almost over. So maybe Sente should just push the pawn here. The pawn to 6-5. But now, go to 7-2 is not the only option. He pushed the 5th file's pawn. I don't know what happens if the rook comes to the 8th file. He jumped the knight. So now Gote is clearly better. Could break through the 8th file. はじめまして。全然失礼なことはないですよ。So Tsubo-san didn't take back the silver yet. But he should take back. Now he pushed the pawn. But it doesn't matter so much, I think. And Gote should just exchange the bishop or just promote the pawn. It doesn't matter if the bishop will be dropped in 6-3. Just promoting here or after exchanging the bishop. Both could work, so both could work. So Sente should have played this move much earlier. It was a little late. So, for example, this is not a threat for Gote, but Gote needs to be careful about this kind of fork. Then the position will be much difficult. So, in this case, for example, escaping here and taking back with the knight, like this. So he took the bishop first. Sente took with the gold. Gote promoted the pawn. And Sente escaped the gold one more time. So took into 8-6 or took into 7-7, both could work. And both is very strong, so it's a very hard position for Sente. Took into 7-7 is enough. Took into 8-6 is good, but not necessary in this kind of position. Just took into 7-7 is enough. Because after promoting the rook, there's no good defense. So this is a very unfortunate game for Sente. Very difficult. So maybe Sente expected a slower game in the opening. So Gote's rapid attack succeeded. It's very difficult to win from this position. Just the patience. So Gote doesn't need to hurry and drop the knight to 5-7 in the next move. So very unlucky game for Sente. I know he's a strong player, and the last game was very good. Just a knight to 5/7 is enough. Just taking with the knight. Sente can't play pawn to 4/7 because Sente has only one pawn and the bishop to 1/5 is too strong. So in this kind of very good position, in the important games, you should never think about winning with good moves. Just a natural move is enough. Hmm. but he did play a good move. But thank you. I wanted to make the left board more compact, but I didn't know how to do. Maybe other platform like H1 Dojo or something should be better, but and he dropped the bishop here to defend. Just the fork is enough. The fork or oh, this is a good defense. Maybe Gote did too much. Just taking the bishop with the knight was enough. So no good moves are required in a very good position. So just a fork is enough, but maybe promoting the knight to 4/9 before is a correct move. if it is a practice game, you can try to play a good move. But if it's a very important game, you should never play a careless move. Just taking with the knight here was clearly enough. Now it's much harder. Now this is the correct move. Sorry. Then drop in the bishop to 3-7, not 1-5. Still, Gote is winning. And then again, there's a fork in 1-5 square, so Sente should defend with the silver or the knight in 4-8 square, on 4-8 square, but again there will be a fork. So in this position, if Gote did this move, then it was much difficult. So the sacrificing the knight here was the only move to keep a clear advantage. And now Sente did this move. The bishop to 4-6. And Gote can take the gold.
World champion.
Now there's Tsumi. Sacrificing the rook. So Sente couldn't take the dragon here because there's this to me. So Sente pushed the pawn. But this is also to me. And Sente resigned here. So a good game for Gote, but at the last, at the end, Sente should, Gote should have just taken this with the knight. It was clear. So in the beginning, maybe the order was a little dangerous for Sente, but if Sente played this move here to exchange the bishop, it was still a fight. Sente had also a chance to get an equal position. Maybe to proceed like this is much difficult than the actual game. Well, after that, Gote kept the advantage. So this is a little unlucky game for a Sente player, but he's a strong player and he advanced to the second day. So maybe they will play once again if they win the tournament. Okay. So thank you for watching this live stream, and tomorrow will be the second day and the overall final tournament day. So, and I will also do the live streaming from the maybe the first game tomorrow until the final. So please watch if you have time. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.